Hey, how's it going? It's Mandy. Been a while. I rewatched an old video. It's called the Get to Know Me tag. I did 4 years ago, 3.5. I don't remember the time frame, but I watched it. I look similar, a little different. I'm wearing a hat this time, not wearing makeup. Same with that video. But I figured I would just read to it for fun, just because I can. I found different questions though this time. I'm actually going to read them from my computer screen, and I don't know, I think these are kind of better questions. So I'm going to link up here, whichever side it is, to my old video if you want to check out what it was like 4 years ago, which is fun to watch old videos of yourself. So anyways, let's start with the first question. First one is, show us your songs tab on Spotify. I don't really know what that means. I have my phone just because I can open up the app. Songs tab, this is a very random question, but we're gonna check it out together. Songs tab. Do I just say, is it liked songs? We're gonna go with liked songs. I'll read off the last five, or the first five songs on here, and I'll let you know. There's a lot in here though. I love music. Okay, this makes sense. I've been on a reggae kick the last 2 days because it's been really nice and hot lately here in LA, especially where I am in South. So the first song is Unified by Unified Highway. Second one is As We Enter, which is from Damian Jr. Gong. I don't know why that's the middle name, but Damian Marley and Nas. Two of my favorites. Such a good song. Aura. Can't roll R, so I don't know how to pronounce. I know how to pronounce it, just can't pronounce it very well. J Balvin. World on Fire remix, Stick Figure, featuring Slightly Stoopid. So good. And then here comes Trouble, Chronics. We're gonna just play it. Love me some reggae. I can't not. Okay, it's too good. It makes me think of summer, and then I don't know. The other one is Despacito. It is a cover by Madeline Bailey. Turn every situation into heaven, my sunrise on the darkest day got me feeling some kind of way. Make me wanna savor every moment slowly. You fit me, telling me love how you hold it on. You got the only key, know how to turn it on. The original song is amazing, but you know, I love covers. I have a whole playlist of just covers, which is amazing. It's mostly like acoustic kind of covers. So yeah, that's the first one. You got to dance with me, hear me sing a little bit, which I normally do not do. Rarity. Describe your first crush. Okay, his name was Colin. I crushed on him in elementary school. Blonde, blue-eyed, adorable. We were really just good friends, you know. I feel like you go through life, most of your crushes just turn out to be good friends, or like they were just idiots anyways, especially as a female. Most boys are just like, I don't know what I want. Or girls are like that too. Whatever. We're not hating on any gender here.
he was just really cute. His family owned a bowling alley down the street from me. I grew up playing bowling, so I was like, oh, you're really cool. Your parents have a bowling alley. He had a crush on me and another Amanda, who we were actually kind of friends, but she turned out to be really jealous of the fact that he also liked me. Just something happens, I guess, as a female. Girls get jealous of other girls, whatever. After a while, I was just like, you can have them. I don't care. Next question. What was your dream job as a kid? I wanted to be a fashion designer, which I have done some designing, like little stuff, but like, yeah, fashion designer. I wanted that type of job for a long time, which, I mean, if I got the chance, I think I'd still do it, to be honest. What is your coffee order? I got rid of coffee in my diet 2.5, 3 years ago. I'm a matcha lover, so I like matcha lattes. I do not get them out at like Starbucks or Coffee Bean or any like coffee shops because they're just so sugary. I mean, I do have issues with loving anything sweet, but I just make it at home. It's so much better and much less sugary, and I just love it. I get the matcha powder from Trader Joe's, and then I put in, I use the almond milk from Trader Joe's, but I prefer cashew milk because it's delicious. So yeah, I do that. And then I do sugar cane, organic sugar. What is your favorite thing to order on Uber Eats? I mean, when it comes to food, it depends on my mood. The last time I did was fish and chips, beer battered, with sweet potato fries and grilled zucchini, which was really delicious. But before that was sushi, because I had a sushi thing I needed to like quench. I love sushi. Have you moved from home? Where to, and how was the experience? Yes. I've lived in a few other states, granted surrounded by my home state being Connecticut. But I currently live in Los Angeles right now. I just hit my 5-year anniversary last month, April 15th. April 15th or 16th. I don't remember the exact date. But it's different. Going from the East Coast to the West Coast, for sure, is very different. Huge culture shock for me. But I like it. I probably won't stay here. I'll probably move somewhere else just because I'm still young. I want to explore. I want to try new things, and I want to do some travel and stuff like that. But I have had a feeling I will probably end up going back home at some point. At least once, or maybe just to settle down at home. I don't know. But shout out to Connecticut. Yes. Have you ever failed at anything, and what did you learn? I've failed at a lot of things. I mean, you can't be successful without failing a bunch of times. That's how I take it, trials and tribulations until you like figure out how to do something right, Nothing specific comes to mind, because I'm so open to trying different things. I've always been like that. Very adaptable, which is a quality I like about myself. But anytime I've tried something and I've been like, I'm not very good at this, I just let it go. If I'm really, really not good at it, I'll just be like, well, it's just not my thing. And I'll just go towards something that is my thing. If I've been like somewhat decent, but I wasn't super great at it, and I was like, I really like this, I am so terrible. Sorry, that was my phone dinging. I think somebody's messaging me. I'm such a driven and determined person. I absolutely have to master something. That's just how I've always been. So, okay, we get it. You want to talk to me. Oh, okay. Who is your celebrity crush? Easy. Ludacris. love you since I was 11. Please marry me. I want to marry you. And if I can't marry you, I just want to be your mystery mistress. That was a tongue twister, but I love Ludacris. Yes. What are your pet peeves? That is a long list. We are not going to get into that long list, if you get what I mean. Okay? My top pet peeve, actually I have two top pet peeves. I repeat, and some people might take this very offensive, or a lot of people take this offensively. I do not like, I highly dislike the word skinny, thin. Oh, I've had so many people call me skinny and thin, and I'm just like, no, I'm really not that skinny. I'm actually athletic, and I do have toned muscle. Like I got some sums to me, you know? Like there's not just skin and bone. There's muscle there. So I it's a pet peeve to me when somebody does it to me, but also when I see somebody doing it to somebody else, because come on guys, it's 2020. Body positivity, please. Stop using the word skinny and thin. It's negative. Same as fat. If someone is overweight, that's a technical term, okay? Or, what's the other word? Obese, that's also a technical term. Don't say fat. That's not nice. You know, I don't like it. Both of them I don't like. My other pet peeve is I highly dislike when people underestimate my abilities of doing things. I'm a very passionate, determined person, and I'm quite talented in many areas, especially creative. And I don't like when people are just like, oh, blah 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 blah, and they get all judgmental because they don't know shit. Okay? Do not do that. Do not underestimate anybody, because you'll be very surprised what happens next. Just saying, it's a warning. What do you do in your free time? Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, it's pretty much anything creative. I love coloring. I'm not very good at drawing. It's one of those things where like it just takes time and practice for me. I'm decent. I just not very good at it, so it kind of frustrates me. I really do love coloring. It's really therapeutic. I love crafting. I was in a habit of making flower crowns and designing pieces for my shoots, which I really love doing. I have like a whole bin of just crafts, that kind of thing. I just love making things. It's fun for me. I write poetry. I actually just started writing again recently, after not writing for about 11 years. Writing some deep stuff, you know. I was really into it in high school, and it was actually the thing I wanted to study in college, but I never did, thinking that I wouldn't make money off of it, which is funny, because it's usually how it always goes with writers. But I'm really good at it, and I started earlier this year going to an open mic night every Tuesday at a coffee shop down the street from me, and I started actually performing and reading my work, which is like super nerve-wracking, but really rewarding. So I love writing poetry, and then I love singing and dancing. I grew up dancing and doing gymnastics. I will dance to pretty much anything that makes me want to move. Honestly, I love hip-hop probably the most. Pretty good at popping and locking it. Just saying, you know, tooting my own horn just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, I love to dance. It's one of those things I don't really share because shy about it, but you know, we're working on it. It's a work in progress. I'm slowly getting there. I do want to share some of my favorite dance moves with everybody, the world. Put myself out there. But yeah. Next one. What is your favorite color? Easy. Green. For a long time I didn't know what my favorite color was. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I love all colors. Green. I love green. Any shade of green. It just makes me think of the earth. And I love that. And I'm a pretty earthly human being. So, yeah. Do you have any siblings? No. Only child. I mean, in some cases I was spoiled. We're gonna be real here. We're gonna be straight up. Honest. I don't think I was super spoiled, but yeah. I definitely wanted siblings, but my mom couldn't have more children. It was too dangerous for her, for medical reasons. But I'm good with not having siblings, honestly. I'm good. Next question. Do you know your personality type? What is it? As far as I understand, I am a type A person. I am on the go. I'm a go-getter, action taker, just tunnel vision. I am physically like go, like, yeah, type A. But don't quote me on it. I'll actually have to take the test. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which were the most memorable? Goodness gracious, I've been to so many concerts and then only one like actual music festival. Although some of the concerts I have been to are considered music festivals, but they do it every year type of thing. I used to be a big concert goer. I love music. Most people don't know this about me unless we grew up together in Connecticut, but I am a diehard metal fan. Ooh, love metal. Anything surrounding it, subgenres, all of it. I love metal, and so I used to be. I frequented metal concerts because I love it. I have a lot of friends that are in bands that create amazing music. I've met a lot of touring, very successful bands. I used to photograph bands for a long time. That's where I started my photography, was in music, which was amazing, and I loved it. So yeah. Festivals, I went to Love Long Beach last year in Long Beach, Cali. It was pretty fun. There was really only one DJ that I thought was good. I mean, he was dope. He was the only like dubstep DJ, and I was just like, why doesn't this kid have like 50 deep? Or like, I don't know how many people. He was so good. But that's really the only like festival I've gone to. Most memorable though, Ozfest. I was 17, it was 2005, no, 2006. Wow, couldn't be that memorable, I don't even remember the year. It was a girlfriend of mine from high school. She was the only person that I really knew that was into metal or rock. And for her birthday, she was gifted from her uncle 2 Ozfest tickets. And he basically told her, like, you can take anybody you want with you and I'll take you. And so she's just like, well, you're the only friend I know that's into metal. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. I have pictures. Maybe I will find them via the internet and I will insert somewhere here or on here of me and 2 of my favorite bands. The headliner of that year was System of a Down. Just before they stopped touring and making music. They are so good live. As soon as Chop Suey came on, I was like, my life is made. Avenged Sevenfold also played Disturbed, which was so surreal. I love Disturbed. And then Hatebreed played on main stage. Hatebreed being my favorite band, hailing from New Haven. Shout out to my home state. It was the first time I ever got to see them live, and I've loved them since I was 15, and I still love them immensely. And I cried. I like stood up, sang all the lyrics to every single song, and I was crying. So I was so happy. And I wore my shirt, which I still have to this day. And I got a picture with them. If I can find it, I will put it up. So that was the most memorable out of them all, to be honest. But most of them, I got plenty of stories. So this video could go so much longer. Next question. What is one thing you wished people knew about you? That I love metal. Like, a lot. I love metal. That I love to dance and sing secretly when no one's watching. That I'm really sensitive, like really sensitive, aka me writing deep poetry. How I get into my sensitive side. That I'm actually really talented in a lot of the things that I do, and I don't give myself enough credit for it. So yeah, those things I wish more people knew about me. What social media are you addicted to? Easy. None of them. Social media is, it is addicting. I have been addicted at some point, but I try to stay away from getting addicted. I don't like the idea of the comparison complex, or whatever you want to really call it. Looking at other people and being like, well, why can't I have a glamorous life like that? And then you compare yourself. Everybody has something good going for them, so I just try to stay away from it. I try to stay active, but like not super active to a point of like losing my mind. So yeah, only a couple questions left. Promise, guys. How do you get along with your family? Swell. I love my parents, my one cousin that I hang out with, and my uncle who's not actually blood related. He is my dad's best friend from college. That is my family. Anybody else I'm related to, cool, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, I have a really good relationship with my parents. Very good relationship with my parents. Love them. What is your biggest struggle that you have overcome? This is a hard question. I think I put it at the end for a reason, because I was just like avoiding it. Self-worth, for sure. I'm still overcoming it currently, but I've overcome quite a bit of it so far, and as of recently. Just understanding that like my worth is mine, and it doesn't come from validation from others or outside sources, but just to believe in myself, which is interesting because that was one of the questions from the old tagged video. As I was watching it, I was thinking, like, do you believe in yourself, Amanda? Do you? I don't know. But I think that stems from a bad traumatic experience I had when I was younger. That really twisted and morphed my idea of self-worth. And it spiraled, and it took me a long time to get to a point of understanding, wow, I don't see myself in a very healthy light. And now I'm reversing all that now, which is amazing, and I'm so much happier for it. So, yeah. Who is your role model? This is the last question. Who is my role model? Anybody that inspires me. I don't think I can really like answer with one person and the why. Anybody who inspires me. And most of those people are my friends, people that I love. And I just love supporting others. It's my thing. I like to be a cheerleader for everybody, to be honest. I want everybody to succeed, not just me. But other than my loved ones, anybody who inspires me, it's gonna sound cheesy, guys, I'm my own role model. I need to realize more often than not that I am a human, I evolve and I progress, and it's truly beautiful and amazing. So sometimes I need to see myself as a role model and be inspired by myself. So, yeah. So those were 19 questions. If you were curious as to how many there were, you weren't. It's fine. I hope you enjoyed my answers. This was just really for fun. I want to do some more, like just to recreate some old videos. I think that would be really fun. Let me know down there or wherever. Just reach out to me if you thought this was fun, if I should recreate some old videos, and we will talk soon, hopefully. Hope you are doing swell. I'm doing swell, and I am very fancy.